I always do that. Hey everybody, welcome to this Undertale OST reaction live stream. I have not played through the entirety of Undertale yet, just so you know. As you may know, I did have those Let's Play videos up, but I removed them just because I was getting a lot of comments on them, various degrees of comments. So I'm really looking forward to listening to this entire OST together. If you're new to the channel, the thrust of this channel is to really highlight music, highlight how the music makes us feel, talk about it both in context and also out of context of the game. So that's the scope of the channel. And, you know, the live stream gameplay is really just for fun. I try not to take it super duper seriously because, you know, that is not ultimately the main goal of the channel. In any case, today we're going to be listening to the entirety of the Undertale soundtrack. It's okay if some of the titles spoil something. I'm really looking more for the scope of the music, and I want to talk with you about the scope of the music and how it makes you feel. There are rules that are pinned in this chat. Ideally, we would not spoil anything, but it's okay if things happen. You know, it's not a huge deal. Currently I'm in the neutral playthrough, and once I'm finished, I will then make a video about my reactions to the music inside of the video game. That is probably about a month away, to be honest with you. So let's dive in. Let's start right off the bat here, and we'll just go for it. Once Upon a Time, Undertale OST number 1. This fadeaway is really interesting to me because obviously this is that precursor scene that occurs before the start menu. And what's really interesting to me is that it sets the whole tone of the game right from the very beginning. This is that Undertale melody that exists and sustains throughout the entirety of the game in various variations. And of course, this fadeaway is really particularly interesting to me because it's sort of, you know, we just taper off and it sets the stage for what's to come. It's great. Next, the start menu. Fascinating. Obviously, it's a main menu theme, so start menu. So there's a bit of you know, it's not exactly complex, but at the same time, we still have that melody. And then on top of that, we have this nice drum. I think it's interesting. It definitely leads to a forward momentum of sorts. Next is Your Best Friend. Cute. that's the way that I feel when I look at my dog, assuming that's about a dog, which who knows? I think it's that one. It's that angry sunflower, if I recall. Fallen down. This bass is it's like shockingly rich. And that vocal line in the background there too. Crazy. Okay, Ruins is next. Interesting syncopations there in that piano. So interesting. Like shockingly enthusiastic in a way, even though it says ruins and there is this sort of atmosphere of disquiet or maybe even discontent or some sort of concern. There is still a real feeling of playfulness there, obviously, because this is also that tutorial dungeon, as we know. So there's this real, I don't know, there's a warm quality here, I think, because we're just following, and Toriel and yeah, it's really interesting. So this is Uwa, so temperate. It's interesting because the piano almost sounds a little bit out of tune there, like you're playing an old-timey piano that you would hear in like a Western bar or something. There's that melody in the back there. I find that interesting. Anticipation. Of course. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. I like that these tracks are actually pretty short because it allows us time to actually talk about them a little bit. It's funny how the tension uses that kind of, there's a bit of a crunch there that's really interesting. Obviously, the tension requires tension music. And in that case, that's aptly tensive. That's not a word, but you understand what I'm saying. This is Enemy Approaching. Of course. That's a really nice segue into the, I like that, the way that it goes, and then it goes, picks up right where it left off. That's really interesting. You know, what's funny to me is that it really does borrow from that JRPG music, battle music, you know, that we've sort of come to know and understand, especially folks that are my age, and also just game fans in general, that battle music tends to have this sort of percussive rhythm that's forward moving, right? And it's really interesting to hear that version of it and hear it's very singable. And I think almost every battle theme has this sort of like cantabile or singable quality to it, even though it's this very typically a very percussive experience, which is, you know, I think it's a nice homage to like not only the style of Undertale, but also what's come before, you know, in this format. Yeah, it's got that big band swing quality to it, but there's also a bit of that playfulness in the background. And I think like the ghost's voice, it's really astounding what's able to be sort of created with this chiptune, but also just this playfulness that you hear. And I remember this ghost fight pretty clearly. It's really fun to hear that sort of like, well, you know, well, you can hear this sort of like attitude that's in there already. Determination. This is really fun. I would love to hear that. I would love to hear that in an orchestrated version. I don't know if it's in the orchestrated Undertale Symphony Concert, but that has a really interesting chord structure and obviously determination. There's some aspect of like, don't lose hope, don't give up hope. Someone said in here that it's the game over screen. And that really comes across really beautifully. And there is this I don't know, there's, you really, I think what's crazy about music and crazy about Undertale in general is that everything is sort of given to you on a silver platter usually, and you can really take that and say, oh, well, this is how I feel when I listen to this. And one of the main thrusts of the channel is to look at video game music on the whole, both in context and out of context, like I mentioned right at the beginning of the stream. And what's really interesting to me is just how much this music allows us to feel a certain way, even without like a fully orchestrated experience. You know what I mean? There's a beauty and a simplicity inside of this that I think makes it really easy for it to really pierce through the core. And I think there's a reason why this game is so beloved, in that this music is simple, but simple doesn't mean bad, and simple doesn't mean lacking in depth. And that's the sort of real majesty, and I think the staying power of Undertale, both as an experience but also musically speaking. That's what keeps us going. So this is Home, which we love. That's really beautiful. I mean, of course, we just heard that, and I understand that there's a bit of that awkwardness. Someone said, Ganon said about the awkwardness between Toriel and the player, and it really comes across there. It's really interesting that the guitar is sort of skipping rhythm and it's sort of awkward, and I think that it's really interesting. To be also added, I think that there is an element of childlike expression in this music, which is really interesting. And I think there's a purity in this, which I think really comes through. And I think the simplicity of just having a guitar with that, again, there's that melody, that Undertale melody, that leitmotif that exists, that sort of encapsulates the whole game, and this love and this warm feeling. And it really comes across. And I find Home to be such an interesting juxtaposition to something like Ghost Fight or the battle music, which this is very extremely gentle and extremely affecting. I'm really curious to hear the music box version. There's a bit of that speeding up and slowing down in here too. It's like, oh. really like that. That's really beautiful. That's really beautiful. That melody. There's something so really pure about that, right? Something very gentle, something very loving, something very warm, something very cozy, and the idea that this music could allow us to feel that sort of feeling like a nice sweater on a slightly chilly September day or whatever. Like there is something that comes across in there that I think really just tugs at the right spots. For those of you that are asking where I've finished my playthrough, I'm currently right after a fight with a certain person, and now I had to fight a robot and answer questions. So that's where I am in the game. Yes. That's a cool melody. That's cool. So obviously that's that one fight that I also don't want to spoil it for people that perhaps haven't played this game. So I'm not actually going to talk about necessarily details, just because I want to keep this this real secret. So, but Heartache, based on what I just read, some of the comments, it's interesting that music is filled with determination. Yes, memes. But there is a, despite the fact that it is a fight, theoretically, right? In my time in opera, my main focus was always looking at melody, looking how melody impacts us, and singing melody to tell the story and to come across with, the energy for an audience to understand the emotional impact of a melody. And so when I hear a melody like that, it's weird because it actually makes me, there's more determination and more determinedness in that than I hear Heartache. I understand that Heartache is the character emotion, right? That the characters are going through right now, at least one of them. And it's an interesting title for a song that doesn't necessarily sound like Heartache. And I think that that's some of the cool things about music, is that there are moments where a title or a plot point may be one way, but then when we have, there's it's like, what am I trying to say? Essentially, it's like one thing means one thing, but it actually means another. So what essentially I'm saying is that the music sounds one way, but the title is named something else. And so there's that clash. And that clash, I think, is really interesting in the way that we think about music. because it goes against the grain, and that actually is I don't know, it's a very interesting thing. I hope that made sense. It's kind of a difficult thing to explain, but you know, you're saying one thing but the music is inferring something else. It's very common. Let's go to Sands, of course. Cowbell. Oh, I was hoping that we'd go for another pass. That was really enjoyable. That's my favorite song of all time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, you know, that's interesting. I have to tell you the truth. That song annoys me. For whatever reason, the character, Papyrus, just annoys me very much. And I know that's a hot take that I'm going to get roasted for, and I do apologize. But actually re-listening to that, despite having a sort of intense reaction to it, it's something about that that's like very polka sound quality. The melody is actually really interesting. It reminds me of this like sort of Eastern European music. And so, you know, no one get mad in the comments. But Papyrus, just him and I just don't see eye to eye. Oh, I love Snowy. That chord, that note is very interesting. Oh, the strings and that harmony. I really like this tune. And it's not repetitive. Really interesting. There's a real structure to this. Just simple. Bing. Fun. Really pretty. Ooh-ah, so holiday. I love this. You know, you really, obviously this is the season of winter, and you get this like really beautiful with the chimes. Nice. Dog bass. I read this as dog ass. Criminally short. Criminally short. mysterious place. Ooh. It feels like echolocation. Yeah. Diminished chords. It's like you can't see. It's like you're blind. Dog song. Makes me laugh. Cute. I love Snowdin Town. Oh, I love this song. I love that. It's the same snowy melody, but now look. Did you hear that? It doesn't go up. It doesn't go up. It doesn't go into that sharp chord. It goes a sharp note. It goes down. Come on, listen to that violin. Oh. And the way it ends like the piano like this. Oh, oops, shoot. I like that so much I wanted to listen to it twice. Shop. I also love this rendition of Shop. I really like Shop too. Just listen to it. It's like a little beautiful dance, you know? The sun's out. It's a little icy, maybe? It's just so... Really like that. Bone Trossel. Yes, I like this one too. The drums on the back. There too. This dual piano. Well, it's not pianos, but there's my nye again. That lick is very Eastern European to my ear, which is kind of interesting. This dating scene was awkward as hell, but hearing Snowy like this, it's just like... makes you feel some sort of way. Yeah, you like that, you know? I could listen to this for 5 minutes. Just like, fun melody. Here's a variation on Snowy. This piano is very earnest, isn't it? I think this is actually Papyrus's true theme. Very playful. Dating tense. It's funny. Okay. This is when things get serious. There's so much pain and suffering in this track here. You think about the history and the past. Thank you. Yeah, it's really serious. It's interesting which tracks have orchestra and which tracks have the chiptune. That's a drop off there. That's really interesting too. And that percussiveness in this, you know, I mean, you know, Undyne's piece here. You think about this, bum bum, ba-da-dum bum, so there's three main elements there of melody, and sort of accompaniment there. You've got the piano, the lower area there that's like bum bum, ba-da-bum bum. Then you've got and then over top you have this which in a way could be perceived as Undyne's like singing or Undyne's voice in that case, which is really interesting. Let's go to Waterfall. I like this track a lot. One of my thoughts when I was listening to this is, even though this is a simple cave with water and waterfalls in it, it's actually incredibly painful and serious. And I actually thought this was Undyne's theme because there is so much suffering in this music, especially this. Not yet. You feel like you're walking on ground that is soiled with suffering and agony. In a way, it's a bit of a procession, a funeral march. Oh, yeah, someone just said that. And that it almost feels like an alarm, you know. Nice transition. That's a really nice way to close this out and also loop it. It's pretty cool. So here's Run. I can't remember this one. Oh yeah. I like this. That could go on longer. Quiet Water. This is the Waterfall theme, but in stillness. Cool use of the main melody. Ooh. It's like hitting a glass bottle. So that track, I'm so sorry. Well, okay. Bird that carries you over a disproportionately small gap. That's entirely too epic for that. That's hilarious. Oh, that's funny. Oh yeah, man, I listen to this entirely too much. God, I heard this for a full 2 hours. Oh no, never mind. Babbity. That's fun. It's like, you want to catch me? You can't catch me. It does sound a lot like Ghost Fight. I hope you like my dancing. We do this a lot. This is cute too, though. I just want to point out to you, well, I'll restart that. I just want to point out to you that we're getting pretty close to where I have stopped playing. Just a friendly reminder that even though I will be moving past the point where I have played, I would kindly ask you to know details in the chat if possible. I understand that may be a ridiculous request. However, since it's a 7-year-old game, whatever. But for the sake of my sanity, I would like to play this without knowing what's happening. We feel free to talk about emotions or what something makes you feel like, but let's try to avoid, oh, well, this is that part where, whatever. You know what I mean? Sorry, I hate to be a police officer about a stream of a 7-year-old game, but it means a lot. Oh yeah, the pathetic house. Yes, I remember this. Yeah, of course. This makes me laugh so much. Really cool. You know, I do not like Halloween. And this track really upset me. Yes, chill. Like, what a fascinating... It did sound like spooky Jingle Bells, didn't it? This is an interesting soundscape because it's not very comforting at all. But it has this sort of like cave darkness. Undertale. There's like so much diversity in this OST, which is really fascinating to me. Like the fact that I'm so sorry. What the hell just happened? The fact that song is so percussive. What I wanted to say is that what's interesting to me about Undertale. So we have this umbrella, right? That is this like chiptune, 8-bit, 16-bit, whatever bit thing, and then inside of that, we have like a multitude of different genres and styles that all play into various things. You got some classical, you got some R&B, you got some hip hop, you got some like guitar, acoustic guitar. And I think that that's a really curious thing that I just realized while we're listening to this, is that Undertale as a whole is one way sound style, but within it there are so many different genres, which I think are really, which I think is extremely interesting. Oh God, Temmie Village, boy. Bum 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 like, this song exists. It's basically an a cappella song. Makes me think of barbershop quartets. The end. Just the distorted notes, just like, "Hi, I'm Tammy, and I'm Tammy too. Hi, I'm Tammy." Oh, that hurt my soul. That one hurts my soul a little bit, just mostly my ears. But we're nearing where I stop my playthrough, and I'll finish it over the weekend and into next week. And when they're like, "Hi, I'm Tammy," and then it's like, "Hi, I'm Tammy," and I actually gave them, I never do this even though I'm a voice actor, I gave all these Tammy, "Hello, I'm Tammy," and I just gave them different voices, and it made me chuckle. I mean, Temmie Village is really shockingly effective with how derpy that music is. It really hits the spot in a very specific way, which I think obviously is the intention. Also, the Temmie that was the Temmie that was that was in the crack of the wall, and it's just looking at you. That made me guffaw. I really enjoyed that. Or Bob, whatever. Oh yeah. This is one of my favorite. I listened to this for an hour. I love this. I love this piano. Oh my god, this piano section is so good. Of course, a different key. Oh, it is the Ruins theme. I love this too. It's like a... Okay, we're nearing... This is where I felt in my playthrough that things had really taken a turn and things were really shifting. This whole area. So we're about... I remember this. We're 2 songs away from where I haven't played. So... Bum, bum, bum. there's a lot of love in there. I think that... Okay, yes. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is where I stopped. It really does sound like a TV game show. Samba? you hear that? Okay, from here on out, last. I understand that it's my thing, but I have not played past this point. Yes, some of these titles will inevitably spoil some things, but I would love it if we could just keep it a little bit tight, keep it locked in, you know, and I'm going to do a little bit more talking in this latter half. Nice to know that I'm about halfway through my first playthrough. So let's just keep it reeled back in here. I appreciate you not spoiling things or even character names or anything like that. I hate to do that, but Undertale is, I know it's a really special game that deserves to have, you know, that sort of pacifist and genocide and neutral route were things I didn't know before I uploaded my live stream, which had no chat. And there was a great sense of discovery for me in this game that I didn't have. I actually hadn't had that in any game in a really long time. So even finding that out was slightly disappointing. And it's okay. I mean, I think that there's nothing wrong with being excited about when a game comes out and when people are playing a game that you love. But this was a game I truly was M going into completely blind. The music is a separate thing for me that I enjoy listening to. So let's just keep it right under wraps as we move forward. I don't want to defray you from having enjoyment and that shared sense of community, which is so important to me and important to the channel and important to all of us that are listening to video game music. But just know that I have not gotten past this point yet. So if you wouldn't mind just not talking about it. But talking about the music, but not talking about what's happening. Thank you. That's so funky. Feels like a crazy dance. And then the robotic sounds like... Holy shit. Damn. That's the dude. Dude, that was dope. There's a real like robotic manufactured thing. There is a spacey element to this too. Damn, nice melody there. Bro. Samba vibes, bro. It's the freaking Undertale melody. Or bossa nova, yeah, sorry, not samba. Listen to this mandolin in the background. What the hell? Just a faster version. Can you really call this a hotel? I didn't receive a mint on my pillow. Oh my god. Oh. No, we're not listening to that again. You know, I have to say, in some ways, I actually like listening to the music blind, because then I have no context, and actually I can enjoy it in its pure form. Understandably, music should be listened to in context. That's what it's there for. It's programmatic. We understand that programmatic music in video games is there to help tell a story, and video game music and symphonic works, Richard Strauss, Also sprach Zarathustra, the Berlioz Symphonie Fantastique, I'm pretty sure. Like, these pieces all help our ears and help our minds to not need a screen to understand. They're called symphonic poems. And in a lot of ways, video game music is that. except for the fact that we are looking at a screen. And in a lot of ways, it's more like film music because essentially film music does the same thing. But what I love about video game music is that you can listen to it and often you don't need the context and you just let it wash over you. And it's really awesome. That was the original intention of the channel in February when I started it, was to actually not even watch any gameplay at all and just listen to the music. But I've since changed my ways a little bit. Confession. So beautiful. I love the way that it descends like that. There's something so awesome about that. That's a fun little lick. And the thing is, even those three notes, 4 notes, there is something so, it's not just like a normal resolution, you know? There's something almost like da 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 da. There's like there's a hope there, which it doesn't matter what variation of that is. It always comes across. Live report. Oh boy. What the That's That's fun. Bro. Wait. I know that melody. I do. Please do not. Hold on. Let's start that over. Do not make my mod work so hard. I love your enthusiasm. I honestly, like, the Undertale community's enthusiasm makes me so happy. It's like, it's intense. It's fantastic. Do not make him work so hard. Don't say anything. Oh man, it makes me laugh. Just talk about the music. Just talk about the music. I love that. That's funny. That's what you get, not warmed up. Same melody. What the hell is this? Dude. Xylophone or vibraphone? More bossa nova. That's delightful. And no, I don't remember the melody, and it's fine. Oops, sorry. What? Mortal Kombat! Me a little bit of Final Fantasy VIII vibes. Man, that's it's like chill but intense at the same time. That's such a difference. Oh! Damn. And you got this voice over top, like basically improvising. We need 200 more likes. Let's go. Damn. So soulful. Bruh. Cool. Hey, there's 566 of you, and there's only 386 likes. Let's pop it off. Let's go. We still have like another 40 tracks. This is so peaceful. I love that. Chat, thank you for liking this. What in dear God? It's literally an elevator. Okay. It says long elevator. I was expecting some sort of elevator music. Instead, literally an elevator. Okay. Oh, my favorite track. Oh, man. Every time, man. I want to show you a picture. I'm going to lose some of you on this one, and it's okay, but that song, I don't know what it means in the context of the game, but the song makes me think about my dad. And my dad died in January of cancer. Dude was my best friend. And I think about my dad was the reason why I loved music, and the reason why I started becoming a musician, and the reason why I became an opera singer, and the reason why I did everything. And this dude was just so there for me in every just in every way possible. I miss the shit out of him. Everybody. And that song to me symbolizes the purity of that love that I have with my dad, and the love that my dad showed me, and the whole reason the channel exists. If you're new here, I love music because of my father. And that Undertale piece, I'd never heard it before I decided to react to it. And the only reason I decided to react to it, I was like, oh, people love Undertale. Let's check it out. And that song guts me. It guts me. And I'm sure it has a really poignant meaning in the game. But I just wanted to stop and just shout one out for my dad. My birthday is September 18th, which is Sunday. If you're watching this in the future, that has happened. It's my first birthday without my dad. So instead, we're celebrating it together. All 580 of us. So thanks for being here. And yeah. So thanks. Means a lot to be here with you. And I hope that you're having a good time. And this goes out to my dad, Pietro. So. That's a big shift. Oh, what? Dude, if this is that damn theme again, I'm gonna lose my shit. Wow. What is this? Don't answer that question. Wow. So meditative. Holy God, this shit is good. All right, I'm no longer looking at song. Huh? It's the theme again. Sounds like we're breathing, right? Don't worry, spoiler. Okay. Chat blew up. I love that singing. Thank you. Key change. As a friendly reminder, kindly, no names, no nothing, absolutely nothing, zero, nada, nothing. If you feel that you cannot be here, I respect you. Please do not stay if you intend to spoil or hint at or anything. I apologize to you, but I have not finished my first playthrough of Undertale, and I want to go in absolutely blind, but I wanted to share this music with you. Perhaps that is my mistake, but let us continue this completely blind. And if you've just joined us, welcome. Please like the video. There's 100 of you that have not done that, and it hurts my feelings, especially when my birthday is this Sunday. Also, I'm teasing. Please don't take that weirdly. I have set the chat to 15 seconds delay, just so that our friend, our kindly, wonderful mod, can keep up. Oh, shit. Bro. Super mechanical. Temmie. Sounded playful like Temmie. That sounds like sonar echolocation stuff. Weird because it sounds like a children's song. Bro, holy shit. We're still going. The static is really interesting because it sounds like we're going into different rooms. Dude. That was not the piano. It sounds like a church like hymn. I love when Toby uses real instruments here, and I know it's not, but that's like a triumphant trumpet right there. It's like victory. Dude. Holy shit. These latter half tracks are really slapping, especially Elevator. Elevator. Wait, this is Ruin. Just past 660. There's a lot of pain in this track. This is such a reflective track. I don't even want to say anything, but question, are we nearing the last... Are we nearing the end? 82 out of 100? I don't want to turn chat off. I love your enthusiasm. It makes me happy to see. No. Behave. old Western bar. Oh, hit you in a weird spot, this one. Interesting drum beat there, too. That's really cool. It's like straight up like hip hop here. It's fascinating. It's like 80s hip hop. It's the Undertale theme. It sounds like Final Fantasy VII, no. Man with a Machine Gun, Final Fantasy VIII. R&B now. Sick. Whatever this is, some kind of polka. Yeah, this is Ruin. Kind of like a tender embrace, isn't it? That melody's beautiful. Stop. Cute. That's beautiful. Oh shit. Oh my god. It's like being hugged, you know? Serious. Isn't this Waterfall? There's legitimate agony in this music, but it's weird because it's... Waterfall confuses me because there's so much pain in here, and yet the music itself is... Suki, I'm not even looking at chat anymore, so don't worry. Chat, I'm not looking at you. Just know I'm here. Just know I appreciate that you're here, but I'm not looking at you. I'm not going to turn it off. 666 viewers. This is Hopes and Dreams. This is coming on the channel pretty soon, actually. I fucking love this song. I'm really excited for you to watch this episode. I think you're going to enjoy it. Here we go. Hey, wait. That's that tune that was in that Crazy song. That children's song. Key change, baby. Oh, hell yeah. Da-da. It's a damn good one. It's a damn good one. Dude, what is with these shifts, man? I cannot keep up with this. It like hurts my soul to go from that to that. Oh, that's so pretty. Dude. Awesome. Hey, thanks, chat. That was the first time I ever had the same amount of likes as viewers, so big shout out to you guys. Thank you. Uh-oh. Wow, that's beautiful. So there's 9 tracks left. So gentle. Thanks, Skull. Thank you. crazy how the latter half of these have gotten longer. This is a really, they're all sort of introspective, but hey, do me a favor really quick, everybody. I don't want to lose you. Can you please, just all of you in chat, just drop a huge thank you and a huge like appreciative whatever to Allegiant, because they've been busting their butt in this chat, and I asked them to come on like at the very last minute. So just please just give Allegiant a huge round of applause. He's been helping this out so much. And he works so hard, and I really appreciate him. Allegiant's been with me since basically the beginning of this whole channel, so please let them know just how meaningful this is to me. So thank you so much for helping out. Look at that. That's all for you, Itsuki. I see you, Itsuki. Good job, Itsuki. This is a ridiculous samba. I'll make sure he gets that skull. I'm surprised to hear a tune like this. Huh? Wow. Da-da-da. This is Waterfall again. I think we're missing one track, right? That track. Is that correct? What's it, Megalomania? This is an interesting version of the I just know the name, okay? Relax. That's salty. The Undertale theme? Oh, this is it, isn't it? This is Megalomania. Is it? No, it's not. Okay. My bad. Chat's like, no. Okay, chat, sorry. I told you I don't know. Thanks, Red Deathwing. Thank you very much. Bruh. Where's the fat beat drop? Oh shit. The opening music? Dude. Uh-oh. That's not good. God, that is so gorgeous on the piano like that. Oh man. That's Toby playing the piano? I gotta reach out to him. Yo, if I can get Toby to come onto the channel and chat with me. Oh. Listen to that. That's so beautiful. What the what? Thank you, Pinky Sub Bitches. Thank you. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. This is Waterfall again. Alright, I'm not looking at chat anymore. Whoa, we're slowing down here. Wow. Alright, we're back. Hang on. No, I don't want spoilers, but I listen to the music. I don't understand how those are similar. The spoiler, here's the thing. The music to me, like, is not a spoiler. The music is something to be appreciated and to be enjoyed. I'm not spoiling myself by just listening to the music. That doesn't make any sense. Like, yeah, I can pick up on themes because I had 10 years of professional experience in the art form and performed and sang all over the world and stuff. But like, I don't need to have played the game to appreciate the music, and I'm halfway through, and I will get to it. I will get to it. Oh, here we go. Sick. bro. Damn. Ooh. Ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Wow. There it was. We did it. 101 tracks. Y'all, it was a great time hanging out with you. Huge shout out to Allegian. Feel free to check out their YouTube channel. Great musician. We are going to watch the anniversary concert of this in the next month or so, probably early October, as I finish Undertale and we start really diving into some of this music. It'll be really fun to listen to that concert in context. As always, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you and I appreciate your time. Thank you for this beautiful birthday gift of spending time with you. I hope you had a great time tonight. If you haven't watched the Undertale video, it's in my channel. And I really appreciate you. So thanks for being here, and I will see you soon as I finish Undertale. So in about a few weeks. I'll talk to you later, okay? Big shout out. Thank you again. We will listen to this. Yes, we will be watching the OST that's orchestrated, so don't fear. Alrighty. I'll see you later. Have a great rest of your day, morning, or night. Bye.